Are all scientists this narcissistic and unlikable? If so, thank God I don't know a scientist. Or a physicist, or whatever. Anywho, Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing 3-Body Problem. What's this about? You could call it a simple premise. Something occurred in 1960s China, and now there's this girl who, you know what, they found a way to contact an alien from outer space, and the aliens tell this girl, yo, we're here. If you tell us to invade, we will. We will F you up. And she's like, yes! And you're just like, and now, 30, 40 years later, the aliens have been here, or they're on the way to come conquer Earth. And there are a few people trying to stop them. And then you just have some narcissistic characters. You have the most selfish characters. And you just have people that are just so fucking unlikable. However, there's intriguing elements to it. And an intriguing, amazing episode 5. But for the overall 8 episodes, I was a little underwhelmed. And I hated characters. So talk about the positives. Some of the intriguing aspects of it. Of the WTF moments. I think that's what really helps episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you not knowing what's going on. Why are these scientists committing suicide? Why are they dying? What's up with these numbers? What is with this headset? And you are very intrigued by this, right? And shit goes down. Some characters die. You don't want to die. You're like, oh man, that sucks. Like, I like the Jack character, and I like some other characters that die. Then episode 5 happens, and it's like a fucking amazing episode 5. Think about Ghost Ship, but to the umpteenth degree. Like, it is holy shit moment. So, primo. But after episode 5, I think the show completely goes downhill with some of these characters. And let's talk about that. All right. So, let's talk about the characters overall in this show. Let me get them out. All right. Let's see here. We have Jin Chang. She is one of the scientists who I don't have a problem with her. She's the one that is trying to help the human race. So, her character arcs, I do not mind. Then we have Thomas Wade, the main guy that's funding all this stuff. He's the one that, I'm interested in where they're going to take him season 2 and 3, because they could either go the dick route or the guy that, like, you know what? He is the one making the hard decisions. He doesn't care who he's going to piss off, but he is trying to save the world. And you know what? Sometimes it takes a dick or someone who, is like, yo, sacrifices are going to happen, and it's going to happen. And the more you realize it, the more you have to realize it. Augie. Let's go back to Augie. Saul. He is a pot-smoking scientist that doesn't give a shit about the world. He finally has a character arc at the end with cars and a one-night stand, which he maybe crosses that Rubicon, realizing, you know what, maybe life isn't just about me. But that's a lot of characters. A lot of characters about me, I, and they don't give a fuck about anyone but themselves. Very selfish, narcissistic people. Mike Evans, he's barely in this movie. He's the one that's on the ship that really thinks like he's the alien follower. Benedict Wong, he plays a cop. Nothing wrong with his character arc. Alex Sharp, Will Downing, interesting where they're going to take him. He's coming back. That's all I'm going to say. He is going to come back. I don't have anything wrong with his arc. That I think he is selfish to an extent where he refuses. All these scientists, I feel like they hate people. And I just think that, like, we're in today's, like, generation below me that do, like, hate society. It's like, try to be happy. And a lot of these characters, I feel like they don't ever want to be happy. I realize that as well. Jack Rooney, unfortunately, he dies. But we have something to bring him back with all the other ones, especially this Augie character. And that's really about it. Then you do have the main, the Chinese lady who, again, another Chinese lady, basically her daughter commits suicide, but one of them is this, like, the Jin character. It's like, she's the one saying, you think you decide for everyone. You think you're basically you. It's all about me, and I, and I think I'm the one that could fix everything and I know what I'm doing to save the world. All right, let's go back to Augie now. The most narcissistic, unlikable, fucktard character. I hated her from the start. She's one of those people that is like, you're ruining everything, and everything's about her. She just takes pills. She, doesn't like her taking pills, but she will basically take so much alcohol to ruin herself. She is such a fucking narcissist. And then she's one of those people where she sees this Jack character die. She knows there's these people killing other people, but she doesn't care. She's like, no. How dare you do that? How dare you do that? And I swear to God, if the writers and showrunners make Augie the fucking, nothing, her shit don't stink in the next 2 to 3 seasons, I'm going to be fucking livid. Because she's the one that created this, and now she's oh no, I shouldn't have done this. Now everyone's at fault, and you're the fucking bee's knees. Get the fuck out of here. And now that she has this weird, devices that she can make, now it ends off with her in Mexico, putting it on a faucet. Tell me how that thing could actually fucking cure an epidemic. Makes no fucking sense. Huge plot hole at all, because the whole reason for the device she made is to literally split things into perfect cubes, perfect atoms. So what, you're splitting water now? How that thing could split molecules? What the fuck are you talking about? Seriously, it makes no goddamn sense how this device could randomly do it. Anywho, but she is so unlikable, so selfish, only cares about herself and her goals, willing to make sacrifices. Even she's like, well, not in the military. And at least the Indian guy and the Chinese lady could actually be the younger one, saying yeah, sacrifices are going to have to be made because we're about to be invaded in 400 years. And that's the whole thing with a lot of these other characters. They're like, it's 400 years from now. Who cares? Who cares? Well, that's what they're telling you. What if it's sooner? But they don't care. And same with this Saul guy with smoking pot and just having one-night stands. Like I said, a lot of these characters are fucking unlikable. And after episode 5, I was really starting to get pissed off with this show. And I could see where the show is going, but please make some things different where you're going to make some people the good guys or bad guys. Sacrifices are going to have to be made. And that's what I think I realized with people need to realize in war. Even without war, people kill each other. It's just one of those things where it's yo, check yourself before you fucking wreck yourself. Overall, I do think there's interesting themes to this show that do make you think. And like I said, I really enjoyed episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, there are some interesting elements to it, but the characters were starting to just get so fucking unlikable. They only thought about themselves. They really never even saw the bigger picture, and that really started to piss me off. But I do think there's enough elements to it to make you go, but there's just elements where I just fucking hate it. So 3 Body Problem will receive a 3 out of 5 with Futon, so it goes at 60%. Let's see what the critics news scores gave this one. We have critics a 79% with 109 of them. Audience scores 78% with over 1,000. Critic consensus. Tackling its ambitious source material with impressive gusto, 3 Body Problem's first season improves a solid start that should leave sci-fi fans eager for more. That was embarrassing. Anyway, 60, 78, 79. Chase Lock here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more things, Bluetontopia. You Blue Futoners, take watch, have a great day. And I don't care if I watch today, tomorrow, week, 5 more from the year from now, every single freaking one of you. I swear to God, if they make Augie the martyr of the show, I'm done.